Welcome to the Bestiary, an archive record and index of all monsters, creatures, beasts, and the fantastical races you'll run across in this world. Each entry will cover a new subject, its origins, habits, strengths, weaknesses, and everything else adventurers could ever want to know. Today we'll be digging our teeth into the Gnolls. What exactly is a Gnoll? Gnolls are easily described as hyena men. Hulking in size, a small Gnoll is considered less than 7 feet tall and is full of animalistic ferocity. They are a feral race who love violence, scavenging, and stealing. They live and die for their personal pact. Though Gnolls are not renowned for their intellectual thought, they are still capable of creating crude weapons and battle tactics. Gnolls are guided by their natural hyena instincts and their rumored demonic origins. When it comes to understanding Gnoll society, we have to look in two different directions. First, we have those of the Butcher's Blood, the followers of Yeenoghu, the legendary demon who was said created the Gnolls. Secondly, we have the Gnolls who have rejected Yeenoghu, and are far less cruel and violent. Let's examine the former first. The Gnolls of the Butcher's Blood have a brutal society. Like their hyena brethren, they live in packs ruled by the strongest and most intimidating member known as the Brute. These Gnolls are homeless and are constantly moving with their pact. They travel with their captured slaves in search of new battles, prey, and chaos to spread. Outside their own pack, Gnolls have questionable loyalty, even with other members of the Butcher's Blood. During rare instances, they may work together. However, it is far more often that a stronger pack will treat a weaker one just like any other prey. These Gnolls get their violent nature from the creator Yeenoghu. The story of Yeenoghu is one of legend among the Gnolls. His story is as follows. Thousands of years ago, Yeenoghu led his demon hordes across the world. Yeenoghu realized that soon his demons would no longer be able to exist in the mortal plane, so he fed his hordes to the hyenas. These hyenas would become the first Gnolls, a fusion of demon and hyena. They followed their creator, bringing death across the world. As a reward for their butchery, Yeenoghu and his followers earned a place in the abyssal plane, where they now lived in a wheeled palace pulled by their mortal slaves. Though the Gnolls I have described so far may sound truly evil, it is important to remember that these Gnolls are the most iconic, but they do not represent even a fraction of the species' population. Many Gnolls have dismissed Yeenoghu, and are much more civilized and live in modern society. Many trade with other races and offer their skills for hunting and trapping for a profit. These Gnolls will not attack travelers on sight or take any slaves. However, it is still important to mind your manners around them. They are still just as large and as powerful as their much more brutal cousins. Here are a few other quick facts about all Gnolls. Just like their animal origins, Gnolls love to eat bones, and bone marrow is usually a Gnoll's favorite food. It is almost impossible to tell the difference between male and female Gnolls, unless they are pregnant or nursing. Gnolls have the unique ability to mimic voices and sounds, which they will often use to lure prey away from safety. And finally, Gnolls have the innate ability to learn the languages of demons. When it comes to battle, Gnolls are furious pack fighters. With their large size and strength, they are never to be taken lightly. Born with natural resilience and agility, Gnolls make excellent soldiers either in the front lines or firing a flurry of bows and bolts. Many Gnolls become warriors, berserkers, rangers, or in rare cases, even some shamans and warlocks. Many Gnolls prefer to wield blunt weapons such as maces in order to break the bones of their prey, allowing them to reach the delicious bone marrow which they crave. It is not uncommon for Gnolls to be aided by hyenas in battle, as the two often live and work together. Encountering a Gnoll in your adventure will be likely, and if you are approached by hostile Gnolls, it is best to try to intimidate them along with your party. They are far less likely to attack if they think they don't have the strength or advantage in numbers. More often than not, this tactic will help avoid an all-out battle. However, when it comes to the followers of Yeenoghu, there is little advice I can give you, as a fight for your life is sure to follow. Well, adventurer, that's all the information I could dig up on the Gnoll for you. But be sure to check back with me. You never know what you could run into out there.